Welcome to the new mod pack. It's in Minecraft 1.12 and it's called StoneBlock. I thought I'd take a look because I saw a couple of people on my subscriptions on YouTube playing it. Hypnotized is and Direwolf is, and I'm sure maybe a few other people, but I thought I'd take a look. I haven't added any mods other than the one that comes with the mod pack, and it's basically a new take on sort of skyblock. Skyblock, obviously, you get nothing but a block to stand on. It's sort of slow at the start, and this promises to be a little bit faster at the start. There's a little bit of grind at the start, but not much by comparison, apparently. So let's give it a go and see how well people take it. So, as you might expect from the name, you start in a world of stone. There is no air. Well, there's the air around you, I suppose, but there's no sky anywhere. You just start in stone. You have to build everything up from that. If I remember correctly from reading about it, there is lava above us and there is no bedrock below us. So it could be quite dangerous. So we'll see on that front. So we get started with a quest book, but there's not many quests in it by comparison to other like modern skyblock or in fact, what was the last pack I played? I wanted to go back to it at some point. Sevtech, that was the one. Yeah, that was pretty good, but people didn't seem to want to watch it after a while. So, well, we'll get started with something new and see whether you guys like it or not. So, to get started, we need to actually get pebbles, and there is no punching wood to start the the mod pack in this one. We could actually just punch stone. Yep, that's right, just with our fists. It's very, very soft rock. Let's just think of it as chalk, and we can get some bedrock from that. So if once we get a few pebbles, we're going to be able to jump straight to the second quest, which is just to get bedrock, and that's not bedrock, cobblestone. That's the one I was thinking of. So it's then going to ask us, yeah, you should make some cobble, and that is straightforward. And we're into the Stone Age, so we can then make a cobble or a stone crafting table. And I'm going to put that where I normally do. I tend to put these in the floor just because I can walk on top of them, and that makes things a little bit easier. I'm just going to grab this torch and pop that down in the middle just to try and illuminate this room as much as possible. And then we're going to need to make a stone hammer next, and that's not too hard, but I need a few more blocks. As you might imagine, sort of the ex nihilo in skyblock maps, we sort of have to do something similar to get resources because, you know, we don't have any at all. Let's get that going. So we got 4 cobble, so that's going to for 2 stone rods. I need 2 more pieces of cobble. So let's just start knocking out a couple of pieces of the walls. This shouldn't take us very much. I just need 8 pebbles. How many have we got? 6? Oh, some more there. There we go. Okay. And my phone's just decided to go off, but that's fine. I can ignore that. So here's a pattern for a stone hammer, and then things become much, much easier. So we can just make bedrock directly like this. And let's see what our quests actually have us do. We now need to make dirt. So let me just collect the quest rewards first for these first 2. There's only 1 chest, so that will not be very hard. Craft a stone hammer, start smashing, and then you can make the stone can be converted into dirt. Let's just see what we get first. Overclocker upgrades and transformer upgrades. That's IC2 stuff. We're not going to get there for a while, I don't think. A draconic core. Okay, that's certainly a good upgrade. Not sure I can use it yet, but yeah, you know, that's fine. We also have an equivalent to vein miner in this pack, so you'll see very, very shortly, just after I've grabbed a few more of these. I'm just going to get something like, I don't know, 16? Yeah, so if we just lay these out, and as you might imagine, stone vein mining, as in this kind of stone, is disabled, because if you try to vein mine it, yeah, this wouldn't go well. You're surrounded by it and nothing but it, so yeah, that wouldn't be good. By default, it's the grav key or the key just up and to the left of Q, but that has a bit of a conflict by default. So if you're going to want to use vein miner, make sure to clear that conflict, and then you will be fine. So that's fine, and then we can just convert this to dirt. Okay. All right, that's going to give us another reward. Let's just claim that. And now it's going to want us to make a stone crook. So I'm just going to need a little bit more stone. I'm just going to take out these pillars and we'll just make these into arches. And these will probably be heading off to other rooms fairly soon. Once I get the ability to make more torches, I think. What is a... Is there a torch recipe that... Yeah, it's still requiring something like this. Yeah, okay. Tar, beeswax. Okay, we'll have to figure out how we're going to get coal. And for those of you who watch my Factorio series and wonder what NEI is from, well, this is what NEI is from. It's over here on the right side and down here, and it allows you to search recipes. So if you haven't used that before, it's very worthwhile. Or maybe it's called JEI now. I forget exactly. Okay, so we've got more than enough cobblestone. Let's just clear this last column of 3. And so now we're going to need a crook. And a crook recipe is relatively straightforward. There we go, stone crook. And let's take a look at what this one is. Compact giant chance cube. Do not use these. Do not, in any circumstance, use those until you have a disposable huge area to put them in. They can do things like turning the floor to lava. And in this kind of circumstance, that would not be terribly good. In any case, the next step is to get saplings, and to do that it's again straightforward, but you have to sacrifice all this nice dirt you just made to get that. We can just vein mine using a stone crook and just hit the dirt. There we go. So we're going to get some saplings, but it's going to require us to get a certain amount of each. So this is where it's sort of chance based at this point. So how many do we need? We're going to need some more oak saplings, birch, jungle, and acacia. Oh, okay, so we're going to need some more of each. Right, I'm going to go and grab some more cobble, and I'll just use some of the roof up here, I think, and convert more to dirt, and let's see how much more dirt I need to convert to get those different saplings. And obviously I'll cut that off camera because it's not all that interesting. Okay, so I just got saplings by pretty much using this amount of stone. I took a little bit off the ceiling, a little bit off all of these walls, and I've left one piece of dirt left because we're probably going to need to grow one of these trees next. Let's just claim that, and let's just take a look at what they are in these 2 loot chests. I got another one earlier. So, flask of adrenaline, okay, I suppose. Storage upgrade 4s. Okay, storage drawers is in the mod. That's fine. Mod pack even. Okay, let's see what we need to do next. Wood. So I need to grow some wood. Okay, oak. Fine. Dark oak. Oak sapling. I don't necessarily want to remove that crafting grid. So I think I'm just going to just put the tree down here. I saved one piece of dirt just because I assumed this was going to be the next step. And is it... I've got particles on or off? Interesting. I can run around and it gets me particles, but not necessarily the whole shift to work thing, which I'm fine with. I don't have a problem with that. I can run around things. So, what are we going to do from here? Punch wood? Probably. What kind of axes can we make? Anything? A wooden pickaxe, stone axe. Same recipe as normal? Yeah, okay. Although this is renewable and everything else isn't, so maybe we should just grab that unless it's going to object. No, seems to be fine. So we'll just make a regular stone axe at this point. Okay. There we go. And I should be able to vein mine this as well, hopefully. Yep, and get a lot of saplings back. Good. So we've got all sorts of wood now. It's going to say, hey, you're going to need to make more. So let's just run around this area for a little while. The problem with doing this is that it's going to use up my hunger. Probably like crazy, but otherwise should be fine. All right, there we go. Let's get more. How much wood does it actually want? 16? Okay, fine. 16 it is. Let's just grab you and run around for a little while. I'm not sure whether a large tree will actually fit in here anyway, so there's not much we can actually do other than that. There we go. And is this enough? 14. I'll do the rest off camera. Oh, we got apples. Okay, so at least I can solve the hunger problem. Occasionally. That's fine. And yeah, I'll do the rest off camera. And with wood complete, we can move on. And there aren't many quests in here. There's only like 6 categories. Normally I'm used to like a full quest book full of this, but wood, let's claim the reward. And now we get string, of course. If you're used to skyblocks, then you know how we get string, but I'll introduce that to you anyway. Floral fertilizer. Yeah, that's how we get botania flowers. Fine. String. We need to get silkworms. Yeah. So we need to break leaves with the crook. I'm not sure. Hopefully a stone crook will actually count for that. But let's give it a go and see whether it does. So again, just run around for a second. And I'm going to get another one of those apples in a moment. Oak leaves. Fine. So if I just grab this and break these. In fact, can we just vein mine those? Yep, looks like we can. And we get a silkworm. Good. So that does work. We need to plant another tree, and this is where I'm going to do this part off camera, because what's really going to happen is when I plant this silkworm, this is how you do it, just plant it on the tree. It will take a little while and then it'll start spreading, but that does take a little while until it's got to enough of these. You see it's started to spread now, so that's actually faster than normal. That's pretty encouraging. Let's just grab another apple. I get the feeling that apples are going to be a food source for a little while. There we go. And of course, once this takes over the whole tree, or even before that, I suppose, you can again break the leaves. Maybe we can just break the leaf, harvest the tree, and then you get string out of this. So let's see what reward we got. Surface quartz and fluix blocks. Well, AE2's in this. So those of you who like the stationeer stuff about routing stuff and all kinds of other stuff like that, complexity, AE2 is the mod for you if you haven't played that before. Okay. So it wants 32 string, which I'll definitely do off camera. Where will that lead to, though, however? Sieves, that's fine. Or sieves, if you're American, probably. I'm not quite sure about the American pronunciation of that, but sieves to the UK, or at least the non-posh part of the UK. So storage, just make a chest, fine. And tinkers. Now, you've seen me do tinkers before, so I'll do those 2 off camera, I think, and just fill out a couple of these. And then we'll get on to sieves and how you actually generate resources. But I will do the first harvest of the tree on camera, and let's see whether this actually just does give us string if I just grab that. No fast leaf decay there. Okay, so I can just do that to get it, though. Yeah, so you have to harvest them separately. No problem, just something to bear in mind. While this is happening, I'm going to need more stone, which means I'm going to need more torches, which means I should probably look into seeing whether I can make torches via a furnace of some kind. Let's just pop that in a corner for now. And can we actually just cook wood on this thing to get charcoal? Looks like we can. Whether that can be used for torches is something else. So charcoal. Well, unless this mod pack has not modified it, it looks like we can. And as usual, you might expect we get 4 torches out of each one, and that's a piece of charcoal. Good. So then hopefully that will then just let me do this. And we get more torches. Good, good, good. So I can now start digging other rooms, which means I can start thinking about having other rooms, you know, not this center room, for trees and other stuff like that. Plenty of string. In fact, we should have enough now to complete that quest. Yeah, we did. Good. There you go. What is it now going to tell us? Let's go back. String, claim, and that means we need to make a sieve. And this was going to start us down towards the resources. What do we actually get out of here? Transformer upgrades and overclocker upgrades. Some more of those. I'm not going to need those for some time. Chests, I assume, are exactly the same as normal recipe. This doesn't appear to be one of those expert mode mod packs that will drive you demented. Yeah, good. So yeah, regular chest recipe. And I'm just going to make some more. I'm going to do double chest, I think, just because I'm going to need to dump some stuff. And that is... Do you want to... Actually, I think I'm going to just do 2 singles, and that'll do for now. So let's get rid of all of this stuff in here. Stuff that we don't need urgently. I might take that flask and use it. That'll do for now. I think everything else we are sort of using. Okay, so sieves. Let's see what the recipe is for that. And heavy oak sieve shouldn't much matter. It's just logs and sticks. That means this should work. So the sieve, that looks like it's empty though. Is it empty? Let's put it there. Yeah, there's no sieve in the sieve. This will only sieve a very big rock. Do they now take? That's a good point. What do they actually take to? What would you call the net? Net? Interesting. They used to just be a single thing. I actually need one of those on me, so let me just pick that up again. And detect. Is this not detecting because it's a particular kind? Sieve. I want this one. So that specifically is birch, I guess, or planks and slabs instead of logs. Interesting. All right, so let's do it that way then. Let's get some planks and some slabs. There we go. All right. You've got a particular kind of sieve. Fine. And then we need the mesh. Oh, okay. Mesh, that's fine. CJ, yeah, for which resources you need. So mesh. It's now made in 2 parts, but it's just string. That's easy. Got plenty of string. And let's get the slabs back. And I suspect it's going to be consumable. So why don't I make more than one? There we go. So mesh, and there it goes. And then we're going to need to sieve stuff, really. I suspect, unless the quest is telling us otherwise. Flint mesh. Flint stiffened mesh. Okay. That probably means we need to get gravel to make that. So let's take a look at the mesh. Flint stiffened mesh. Yep, we need to get flint, which is just gravel. But we can already make gravel because it's just stone. And then we just hammer the stone into gravel. That's the stage before dirt. So if I just put this down, you get the idea. I can just vein mine it into gravel. And then we can make a flint that way. But I'm going to need to do some more mining. I've got some torches now, so I'm going to make a few more rooms. And then we should be able to go from there. And while we're at it, let's take a look at the other rewards. So the first one we got to is punji sticks. So if we had a mob farm, I guess those might be useful. Yeah, they'll kill things. Upgrade speed ultimate from extra utilities too. Okay. And Invar hammer. Interesting. Will that count as an actual hammer for, you know, breaking stuff? Ooh, yes, I hope so. Will you turn into cobblestone? You will. Oh. So nice. so nice. That's a nice bonus. Unfortunately, it's not certain that you will get that, but I have one, and I will certainly use it. That's much faster. So I started building another room in exactly the same vein as this. What I tend to try and do is leave a space of 3 in between rooms, however, just so that you can channel a door here and head behind walls. It makes really nice to actually get rid of the cabling and have it nice and neat when you actually build that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully you'll have that. So you'll see how much I've already dug. 64 cobblestone. We will want to get auto sieving pretty soon. Let's see, do we actually get anything for gravel through a regular sieve? Because I did already make the flint stiffened mesh. Well, we certainly are getting more flint. Are we getting anything else though by doing this? No. No, I don't think we are. Oh, actually, yes we are. Tin ore piece, iron ore piece, fine. So similar as you might expect to what you normally do for these, you will get different things. However, to get finer and finer results, you will want to go down into dirt and sand potentially. Oh, we got actual coal. Okay, so there is maybe a reason for using this regular sieve. We can pop this out though, however, and that doesn't seem to have any kind of decay on it. So, oops, did I just put the flint? Yeah. If we put this one in here, it says in the quest book, check CGI for which resources this mesh will obtain. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Because if I just hover over the mesh, it's not really, you know, with it's not really telling me anything in here. So yeah, not sure. But we can do it by trial and error, of course. That's not a problem. And we get 16 glowstone ingots. Interesting. So that's mechanism in here as well. And that actually is pretty... They do all good rewards. Let me just put the rewards in a different chest, and you can see what I'm actually doing. So those are all my rewards so far. Pretty good. I think this is just going to be my sort of planting room. I'll actually build this out a little bit more now, and maybe get some more resources. Okay, so I've now made the usual Tinker's Construct stuff, and again, no need to show that on camera, other than the fact I'm just replacing this stone crafting station with a regular crafting station. It's pretty nice. And yeah, then we can just place all this down, and pattern test, tool station, stencil table. So not quite sure where to put this. Let's just put it in the wall here on this other room, just so that we've got that available. I'm just going to knock that block out and this block out, just so that I can put the pattern chest behind there for a second. And it is a nice new model for that. Used to just be a cube. So at least it's nice that that is available. Part builder and tool station. And of course we'll need to get a tool forge at some point, but we've got the regular crafting stuff there. Let's just head back this way. And is there anything else I want to make? Probably I should make some storage over there anyway. You tend to need it regardless. And we'll just put a regular chest that way. So anywhere around here will do. And you can just store casts and stuff like that in it. Yeah, so where do we go from here? What have we got in the quest book? So I've got blank patterns. I need to just make a few of those. That won't be hard. I just need some wood to get some sticks. And I think you get 4 blank patterns from this, so that should be that complete. Unless it needs something else. A part chest. Oh, okay. Is that new? Part chest? Can hold a large amount of tool parts. Okay, that is new. And a very good idea. So just sticks, some planks, and a chest. Okay. Let's get some planks. We'll need 3 of those. Because we're going to get a chest made. And was it something like this with us on top? Yeah, part chest. Okay. And I'm not sure, well, I'd sort of expect it to be needed by the part builder, or at least we could grab it from the part builder, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. Yep, part chest. It works identically to the new pattern chest. That used to just be like a fixed chest, but they changed that a fairly long while ago now. Right, so we've got all the Tinker's stuff. We can claim that reward, and we get Tinker's book, of course. So, we got another Invar hammer. This is really nice. I'm not going to need to craft these stone hammers for a while, I don't think. Or at least not for excavating new rooms. So let me just put a couple of those away and put my good Invar hammer in there. It takes that an Invar hammer down to about just above half just to excavate a room, but it does make it much faster to excavate those rooms. I've not put the pattern in the ceiling. I guess I could, but can I actually even reach the ceiling without putting more blocks down? Yeah, sort of. No, not really. Okay, quests. What do we need to go on to from here? So Tinker's is all done. Smeltery we need to make. That's going to need... Oh, God. I'm going to need to sieve a lot. Because the smeltery stuff... seared, isn't it? Seared bricks. It's going to be from grout, which needs sand and clay. How are we going to get clay in this mod pack? Slag? No, that wouldn't be good. Is there any easier way to get it? Well, mystical agriculture, we can get clay that way. Okay, water bucket, we're going to need a bucket which will need iron. Fair enough. And how do we get water then? Cactus juice? Well, if we can get some cactus seeds, that would be useful. Eternal water bucket? No, not really. So we can Okay, so there's a mod in here where we can make different metal chickens. Sometimes you just gotta react to some of these mods. They're crazy. Yes, I'm not quite sure where we're going to get that from just yet. In any case, it's coming up to the end of the episode anyway, so I thought I'd introduce this mod pack, see what it actually gets to. Do let me know in the comments if you've played it, or if you want to play it, do let me know. I'm going to need a food source relatively soon as well. But we'll get to that next episode, I think. So for now, Graders is signing off on a start to StoneBlock, and next episode we'll get into more advanced stuff. Hopefully get to automatic sieving, because manually sieving is a bit of a pain that you want to get past as soon as possible. All right, thanks very much for watching, as always, and we'll see you next time.